no thug dude, you know. I think so. I'm like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta protect my family. So I told my manager. I told him because you know he approached us like he was his father figure. So I told him like, yo, I gotta get my family out. And he had like real estate in Virginia. So he came to my house, sat at the table with my family. Told my mother she could quit her job, sell all her furniture. We sold like everything. He told my mama we were gonna be okay. Take my sisters out of school. I'm gonna move you out to this new place because I want to protect you. I'm scared for your life. So we moved everything. When it was time to move, you know, we couldn't afford it, you know, because money wasn't coming in right. Then he tried to say some shit like you can't move in because it's water damage. He made up a story. Come to find out, he didn't want me to move in because we started having problems with money. That's when we were talking about day 26. The money wasn't flowing to run the show. Yeah, so I was kirking on TV because my mama and my sisters was homeless. You know, they was in a hotel because of management. Told them to quit their job. We had like benefit, you know, like the health benefits, all that stuff. We was good.
Right.
And we gave that all up because we trusted in this man. So when he didn't come through, it's like, nigga, it's like I got a problem with you, and yeah, I'm a spaz, I'm a kirk on everybody because my family. I got a 5-year-old sister and a 6-year-old sister in school, and they not in school. They could possibly flunk. You know, they in a hotel. I don't know where they at, and it's all your fault. So a young 19-year-old coming out of high school, how do you think he gonna act?
Right. Yeah, I agree with you.
Spaz the fuck out.
I agree with you. My thing is this. So they're displaced, right? You up there with the group, you up in all kind of nice studios, all kind of hotels, Puffy's crib, or whatever the case may be, kind of like chilling and lamping, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you under the stress of your fam. What about the rest of the group, the way they was getting at you? You know what I'm saying? Was that studio clipping, or they was getting at you? Because I see how they was getting at you kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying?
It's almost like a manipulation situation. When you know you can fuck with somebody, you can get under their skin because you know how they gonna react. That was kind of like the case. It was like they were complaining about the same stuff, but there also was a TV show that had to be made.
Right.
So if this dude is making noise, how about we just point the finger at him and get all the stuff off us? Because he's the one who's looking crazy because he's making the most noise.
Right now, but speaking of that though, like, all right, now after the whole situation and you know, well, matter of fact, let me backtrack for a second. All right, now this is a question related to the show. Now, on one of the episodes of the show, like they went on a cruise to do some sort of, I guess, a performance or whatnot, and Diddy made you stay back in New York.
Yeah.
How the hell was that a Diddy situation? Like, shouldn't your management have been like, hey, why are you separating my group from making this dough? Because wouldn't that be your dough instead of Bad Boy dough, like your little tour money?
Yeah, that situation was different. That was something for the TV show, making the band. They were on a cruise to film the season. So that was kind of different. And actually, I went to keep fuck with you. You know where I went? I went to the Super Bowl. I was down. I was at the Super Bowl with Dawn and bumping them. So you know, it was at the end of the day. That goes to show you it wasn't even that serious, and there was some other stuff going on behind the scenes that they couldn't show because it's a TV show.
So basically, they was off on a cruise. They was working. You was chilling with the man.
Yeah. And they wasn't working.
They
wasn't working. He was trying to teach us a lesson, like y'all need each other.
Right.
It's not that deep.
So you hanging with the man. You know what I'm saying? You chilling. You laid back and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And I'm quite sure Puff had to get in your ear about, you know, like, yo, this is how you go about doing this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Did he not?
No, he didn't get in my. He didn't.
Just chill.
No, he didn't get in my ear. It was more like we were just having a good time, you know. Because I think he knew that I've been through a lot. I think watching the show and him seeing what really was going on with my family and seeing the situation, like seeing the whole story, I think he kind of was like, wow, you know, because I was honest. Even though they didn't show the real story on television, what really went down on that making the band, he know, and people behind the scenes know what really happened. You know, I really didn't do nothing. And I feel like if they show all of the bits and pieces of why I was acting the way I was acting, I think the world would have been like, wow, that's crazy. I understand this cat.
Well, you know what? I was watching it with Wifey. You know what I'm saying? So we was analyzing the whole thing. And I really felt, you know, I'm telling Wifey, like, yo, like, this dude is going through something right now, and they need to get to the root of it. But also, this is TV, so I know they know what the root of it is. So I
exactly. Like check this out. Not to cut you you off. Remember when my mother came to the meeting?
Right. Right.
That meeting wasn't about me. The meeting was about me and my girlfriend. The meeting had Dawn, and they didn't show Dawn.